Noah Brown has lived much of his life under the spotlight, and while fame brought recognition, it also introduced constant pressure. As a central figure on Alaskan Bush People, Noah was seen as calm, thoughtful, and deeply committed to his family. But beyond the cameras, his journey has been far more complex. Reality television often shows only fragments of a person's life, leaving out the emotional weight carried behind the scenes. For Noah, the expectations of viewers, combined with personal responsibilities, created a challenging balance. Living publicly means every decision is observed, judged, and sometimes misunderstood. Over time, that kind of exposure can quietly build stress, especially when family matters become public discussions. What once looked like a simple life rooted in nature gradually revealed deeper layers of struggle, responsibility, and emotional endurance that many viewers never fully saw. Family conflict and public attention. In recent years, tensions within the Brown family became more visible, particularly involving Rain Brown. Reports of disagreements and legal steps taken between family members brought private issues into the public space. While details were widely discussed online, situations like these are often far more nuanced than they appear. Family conflicts can stem from emotional strain, misunderstandings, and personal challenges that outsiders may not fully grasp. The added pressure of media attention only intensifies these situations, making resolution more difficult. For Noah, protecting his immediate family while navigating these tensions likely became a significant emotional burden. Even when legal outcomes don't meet expectations, the emotional impact remains. These moments highlight how complicated family relationships can become when combined with fame, where even deeply personal matters turn into public conversations. The reality behind reality television shows like Alaskan Bush People are designed to entertain, often focusing on dramatic or adventurous aspects of life. However, they rarely capture the full picture. The Brown family was portrayed as resilient and united, living off the land and facing nature's challenges together. While parts of that lifestyle were real, the day-to-day emotional struggles, disagreements, and pressures were less visible. This gap between perception and reality can create unrealistic expectations for both viewers and the people on screen. For Noah, being part of this narrative meant carrying an image that didn't always match real life. Over time, maintaining that image while dealing with genuine personal issues can become exhausting. It serves as a reminder that reality TV is often a curated version of life, not a complete reflection of it. Loss that changed everything. One of the most defining moments in Noah's life was the passing of his father, Billy Brown. As the guiding force of the family, Billy's presence shaped not only their lifestyle, but also their identity. His loss left a deep emotional gap that affected every member of the family. For Noah, it meant stepping into greater responsibility while processing his own grief. Losing a parent is always difficult, but when that parent is also a leader and mentor, the impact is even more profound. The family dynamic shifted, and the sense of direction that once felt clear became uncertain. Grief doesn't simply pass. It reshapes people, their priorities, and their outlook on life. For Noah, this moment marked a turning point, influencing how he approached both family and personal decisions moving forward. Personal struggles and change. In addition to family challenges, Noah's personal life also went through significant changes. His marriage to Rain Alicia Brown was once seen as a stable and loving partnership. Together, they built a life and raised their children, focusing on creating a sense of security. However, relationships can face pressures that are not always visible from the outside. Over time, differences and stress can lead to separation, even when both individuals have shared meaningful experiences. Their decision to part ways marked another emotional chapter in Noah's life. Beyond the public attention, such changes are deeply personal and often difficult to navigate. For Noah, it meant adjusting to a new reality while continuing to prioritize his role as a father. These transitions highlight how even those who appear strong and grounded can face moments of vulnerability. Moving forward with resilience. Despite the challenges he has faced, Noah Brown continues to move forward with quiet resilience. Life has presented him with loss, conflict, and change, yet he remains focused on what matters most, his children and his sense of purpose. While his role on Alaskan Bush People may have shifted, his personal journey continues beyond the screen. Sometimes, growth comes not from avoiding hardship, but from learning to live through it. Noah's story reflects that reality. It's not just about survival in the wilderness, but about emotional endurance in the face of life's uncertainties. In the end, his journey reminds us that behind every public figure is a human being navigating challenges, seeking stability, and trying to build a meaningful life one step at a time. Legacy of strength and quiet endurance. Noah Brown's legacy isn't defined by fame or television, but by resilience through life's hardest moments. From growing up in the wilderness to facing personal loss, family conflict, and major life changes, his journey reflects quiet strength rather than loud success. Through it all, he has remained deeply committed to his role as a father and to building a meaningful life beyond public expectations. His story shows that true legacy isn't about perfection. It's about perseverance, growth, and staying grounded when everything else feels uncertain. In the end, Noah's legacy is one of endurance, responsibility, and the courage to keep moving forward despite life's challenges.